clear rejection is always better than a fake promise. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. When you miss the memories, remember the disrespect. Die with respect, but don't let your respect die. If you know how quickly people forget the dead, you will stop living to impress people. You need to hang out with people who fit your future, not your history. Never start fight first, but if they force you, destroy them. The best revenge is to simply improve yourself. Don't be afraid to take risks. Either you win or learn. If they make you an option, make them your history. Being alone is better than being with the wrong people. Turn off your emotions to protect yourself. In the war of egos, the loser always wins. Your biggest enemy is your own ego. No matter how good you are, if you are in a wrong place, you are worthless. If the process is hard, it means big things are coming. Loyalty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. Love doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be true. If you don't know the value of loyalty, you will never understand the damage of betrayal. If your phone doesn't ring when you're struggling, remember to not pick up calls when you're winning. Don't be afraid of losing people. Be afraid of losing yourself by trying to please everyone around you. Do it for the people who want to see you fail. Maturity is when you have power to destroy someone, but you choose to walk away. Nobody respects a kind man until he is not kind anymore. Problems are part of life. Facing them is an art of life. If people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice. Love yourself enough to remove yourself from spaces where you are not valued or appreciated. The moment you chose a woman over your goals, it's the moment you lose both. Be a man who is busy building his body, wallet, and mind. If pressure doesn't make you smile, you were born to fail. Life is peaceful when nobody knows anything about you, are private. Vibe alone, grow in silence. Loyalty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. Never change your decisions out of fear of society. Society will give you advice, not food. The problem is people are being hated when they are real and are being loved when they are fake. Luck is not in your hands, but decisions is in your hands. Your decision can make luck, but luck can never make your decision, so always trust yourself. One thing I learned in life: you can be important to someone, but not all the time. Never explain yourself to anyone, because the person who likes you doesn't need it, and the person who dislikes you won't believe it. Some people never support you because they are afraid of who you might become. Focus on yourself. People come and go. Everything you say should be true, but not everything true should be said. The less you tell the world, the better your world will be. Powerful people are like eagles. They always like to fly alone. Nothing is actually hard when you truly want it. The less you tell the world, the better your world will be. A man who fears pain more than failure will taste both. The trouble is, you think you have time. You're getting close, that's why it's getting tough. A wild person with calm mind can do anything. How can I lose? I started with nothing. Even if I lose, I make sure they remember my name. The most dangerous man is the one who has mastered his emotions. Discipline can fix 80% of your problems. Some changes are painful, but necessary. Accept what is, let go of what was, have faith in what will be. God placed the dream in your heart because He knows you have the ability to fulfill it. Sometimes things go wrong to get you right. You have to trust the process. Smart people know when to act stupid. I faced storms alone. Now they offer an umbrella for the rain. Kindness is a mark of faith, and whoever is not kind has no faith. Why were we taught to fear the witches and not those who burned them alive? To become who you want to be, you must sacrifice who you are. Act according to your principle, not your mood. Do not grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form. Nothing truly belongs to us. Even the air we inhale must be exhaled. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. You have to die a few times before you can really live. We all face death in the end, but on the way, be careful never to hurt a human heart. Just because a decision hurts does not mean it was the wrong one. For the love of a rose, a gardener becomes the slave of 1,000 thorns. Maturing is realizing that Simone challenging you to be better is not an attack, it's an act of love. A fool who knows he is a fool is wiser than a fool who thinks himself wise. Two can come back from anything. It's all about mindset. In the war of egos, the loser always wins. A fool complains about a torn pocket. A wise man uses it to scratch his balls. Sleep is the most innocent creature there is, and a sleepless man is the most guilty. Never forget those people when you were in the dark, and they gave you light. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. Direction is more important than the speed. You always have to lose something to get something. If you want to be strong, learn to fight alone. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. If you want to get respect, then earn money, because nowadays same rule in the world. The more money, the more respect. Your situation is nothing. Your response is everything. Beautiful days do not come to you. You must walk towards them. If you don't build your dreams, someone will hire you to build theirs. Control your anger, because it is just one letter away from danger. If people are not laughing at your goals are too small. If your phone doesn't ring when you are struggling, remember to not pick up calls when you are winning. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. The most valuable gift you can receive is an honest friend. Ignore the noise and stay focused. One day, the world will focus on you. If you want to buy things without looking at the price, work without looking at the clock. Success hug you in private. Failure will slap you in public. That's life. The impossible only takes a little bit longer to achieve. I love people who gossip behind my back. That's exactly where they belong, behind my back. Be the master of your destiny, not a victim of your history. I don't have attitude problem. I have attitude. The problem is yours. A single move in the right direction can change your entire life. Be yourself. People don't have to like you, and you don't have to care. No matter how loyal or honest you are, people will always judge you according to their mood and need. Don't focus on the short-term gains. Think about the long-term investment. It's not who you are, it's how you see yourself that matters most. Focus in the right direction, otherwise your efforts will be wasted. Pay attention to what these people say. Don't be against others. I have jealousy in my heart. Poverty makes a person such a stranger in his own city that people refuse to recognize him.